Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken fried steak with sausage gravy. And I'm doing it the lazy way. If you usually breading, you're going to have like your egg mixture, your flour mixture, and your breading mixture. But I'm lazy, and I also save all these little containers of dressing. So I'm just putting this ranch dressing into a pie pan, which I also save. And I like using panko. It puts a nicer texture to it. So I'm only doing, and I use cube steaks for my chicken fried steak. Some people, I used to do round steak, the thin round steak that you get, and have the butcher run it through the tenderizer only once. And other people will pound round steak or chuck steak to make their chicken fried steak. So this is panko, and basically I'm going to season my flour with, actually, no, that's low sodium. So I'm using tahini, and it's not the low sodium one. It just puts a nice little citrusy flavor to it. And I'm putting that into my panko. I'm putting in some paprika. Do whatever your seasoned flour is. And I always use garlic powder. So garlic powder and onion powder. And then you just mix it up. Okay? Now, so basically, you're going to get your cutlets. Get your cutlets, coat them with a little bit of the dressing. Also, Caesar dressing on these things tastes really good. So just cover it. Get your hands in there. I mean, it's all nasty, but hey, it works. And then just make sure it's nicely coated. And then let it set for a little while. I mean, you could double coat it if you want to. You don't have to, because you're not gonna fry the heck out of these things. Well, this one is really tenderized.
Were those straight from the fridge, or were they? Are they?
Oh, you can take it straight from the fridge, or you can just whatever. It doesn't. The temp of the meat really doesn't make that much of a difference. While we're waiting for the oil to heat up, I've only put like a 1/4 inch of oil in this pan. You don't want to overcrowd the pan, so I'm using a 12-inch skillet. But while I'm waiting for this to heat up, it's on medium heat, I'm also going to be starting the sausage for the sausage gravy. So I am using a store-bought sausage. You can get the sage flavored one or just the regular one, but just don't use Italian sausage. And you want to just kind of make sure it's all in little pieces. I mean, if you want to put onions in it, you can, or you could just put a little onion powder in it.
What do you fill it?
This is on medium, what is it, medium low. You don't want to brown the sausage, you just want to make sure that it's cooked. Also, it's basically a milk gravy, but when I use just milk in my sausage gravy, to me it has a sweet flavor and I really don't like that. So I usually do, I don't know, half water and half milk. And sorry, but this isn't about measurement. It all depends on how much meat you're using and how thick you want your gravy to be. Also, my husband always had to make sure that there was a ton of pepper. He liked the sausage gravy with pepper, of which I have no idea where.
I know where it is. It's in that. I put it wrong in the wrong place.
Okay. Let's turn this up just a tad. Okay. So you know how they always say, "Oh, put a chopstick in, and if it starts bubbling." I don't understand that. I just throw stuff in, and if it starts bubbling, you know it's ready. So I am going to. And when you put hot stuff in, always lay it away from you. If you lay it towards you, there's a chance you could burn yourself. Or, yeah. Ow. I mean, I could put another one in, but that'll mean there'll be just one in there, and you don't want to have just one on such a big skillet. So you're only going to cook it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, just until you get a nice crust to it. Ooh, cooking when you're hungry is not a good idea, because I'm starving. Don't I look starving? Anyway, this is looking good. And you see, it's not brown, it's just, I don't know, I hate saying gray, but basically that's what it is. Ooh. And basically what I'm making is, my dad used to make something called SOS, which is stuff on the shingle. In case my grandchildren are watching this. Anyway, but he would use hamburger. And you can eat that on toast, or you can eat it on mashed potatoes. Wonderful. Alright. Sprinkling on a little onion powder, a little garlic. I'm not going to do the pepper yet. I'll wait for a bit before I do that. The steaks are looking good. They're sizzling nicely. Okay. And this is looking almost ready. Alright, once you get all the pinkness out, what you're going to do is sprinkle on flour. Now, it's usually a tablespoon of flour for every cup of liquid, depending on how thick you want this. So I am going to, that's about tablespoon and a half. And then you want to just cook it for at least a minute because you want to get the taste of flour picked out. So see how it's kind of, you can tell it's all coated. It doesn't look like just sauteed meat. Okay, so just cook it for a minute. While that's doing that, check this out. Oh yes. Oh baby. Okay. Just gonna put some water in here, milk in here. And then I am going to put in some water and just, you'll see it start to thicken up. It all depends if you want more gravy than meat or if you want, it all depends. It's your own personal preference. So you want to get it so it looks like a milk gravy. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. A little salt. Now the pepper. I don't know how this stupid thing comes. So my husband complained, oh, you don't put enough pepper in. So the next time I made it, I put more pepper in. Oh, you put too much pepper in it. Man, toy. Okay, see, to me that looks a little bit too thick. Oh, yes. Now, once you get these, then throw them in like a warm drawer. And I do have a heating drawer in my stove top, but it's kind of full of junk. Okay, take your biscuits like we made in the biscuit video, cut it in half, and you can add butter if you like, which I like, and just put your biscuits on. Actually, if you wrap your biscuits up in foil and throw it in like a 300-degree oven, you could keep it in there for half an hour. Or another good way is to put it in a toaster. Then, see, as this thing sets, it gets thicker and thicker. So, I'm going to get and you just spread it on here. And it all depends. People like having the gravy on top of the chicken fried steak, or they like having it on the side. So do half and half. So, hope you enjoyed it. Oh wait, I have to get my taster to taste it. If you don't like it, don't tell me.
Okay.
Just say it's really good.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Y'all eat that.
good.
How long that take? 20 minutes? Yeah.
You can get it out in 15 minutes. You can get the whole meal out in 15 minutes. So,
Okay.
enjoy.